How's it going? I'm better.
Yeah. Okay. First discussion today, or do you want to reschedule your call?
No, that's what I'm here for.
Okay. Come on. Ready to sit down and welcome Mr. Recreation.
Hello.
Jim said that the way
Nice to meet you.
Jim looks, we'll be looking after our more specific programs like box and fitness and things. That's why I invited her along. So,
Cool.
yeah. So, just make sure, be upfront with everything. I mean, I know legally, otherwise you're allowed to record meetings. Prefer, I think it's more respectful if you let us know and provide that purpose of why you're recording. Move on from there.
Yeah, why would I be recording?
That's, I don't know, you have in the past, it's not that there's something you do to protect yourself, that's totally fine, so,
Okay.
but not in this case.
I don't know why I would be recording.
Okay. Okay, thank you. So, yeah, like I said, in the email there, my goal would be to gain a better understanding of how we might make your participation here work for you, for us, for all around, and to start off with, I guess, number one, just understanding what's your interest in coming back here, what you're open to participate in and do, yeah, what kind of stuff do you want to get into?
Well, it hasn't changed from last time.
Okay.
I think I was allowed back for 2 days and then I was banned again.
You've only been banned once from here this time that I'm aware of, so and I handle all of those, so. Yeah. So anyhow, but swimming and fitness studio is what you're,
No, but like the 3 months. This is the second time, right? So
okay,
so I was banned. It got drawn out for an extra month. It was supposed to be for 1 month, and it was 2 months.
okay.
I was allowed back for 2 months. Or I was allowed back for just 2 days, and then I was banned for 3 months.
Yeah.
This is kind of what I was saying. I'm not.
Okay,
I'm
I
sorry.
understand.
I'm sorry if I didn't explain that properly.
No, sorry, I was confused.
So, annoyed.
Yeah.
If I had to put kind of like a not rude word on it, like with everything that I'm experiencing in my life, that and what hasn't changed is I'm looking for a safe place for fitness and meditation.
Okay. Okay. I mean, one of the concerns you had expressed, and one of the things that was expressed that led to this suspension was, you felt that we were part of an effort to do harm to you in our waiver. And so that certainly concerns me. I'm just wondering how, I guess I have trouble putting those pieces together to say, well, if you don't trust us as an organization and as staff to help keep you safe, why would you want to come back here?
So, you don't think you've done harm to me already?
Oh, I think the suspension will have had impact for sure. But in terms of some of what you had posted online about, trying to set things up in a weight room so that somebody could come in and either use chemicals against you or other kinds of things, that piece I have found no evidence of, and I'm not sure. As far as I know, that has not happened here. So that's the piece that I'm having trouble putting together. If you feel like we're part of something that is trying to do harm to you in that way, I don't understand why you would want to come back in that situation unless something's changed. I'm just trying to understand that.
Okay. So, are you not aware that I've been attacked at your facility?
I guess not. No. You never brought anything forward to show evidence of that.
But didn't I make 2 reports on 2 of your patrons that attacked me? And I did the proper thing. I reported to the lifeguard. They made like a note on it. And then the second time I brought to the front desk, and it was turned around on me by saying that my tone on when reporting was not to
Well,
someone's liking, I guess. But and then I was banned for reporting me being attacked.
no, that's not why you're banned. Actually, that it said clearly in the letter you were banned because you recorded meetings without our knowledge, and then you posted that online and falsely accused one of our staff of being part of a group to attack you.
That's this time, right?
That's right now, yes.
Okay, but I was talking about the first time I was banned. Unlike because you said that you weren't aware that I was attacked, right? So like my
I think we're using a bit of a the word attack is we're probably using a little different to understand what you're saying. So yes, yeah. So in that case, though, there again no evidence, no verifiable, substantiated evidence that there was any kind of attack on you. In fact, the people that you accused of that, one was parents here with their child at the time, and yes, there was a verbal confrontation. Again, I know that's a little different to me than an attack. An attack, as you're referring to in another situation. So I'm sorry, that may feel like an attack. I can understand that now that you say that. But that individual, that was not their intent. They had no prior connection to you. They did not know you. They weren't. There was, again, they were here with a child. They weren't in a position to attack you, so to speak.
okay.
So I think there was a bit of a misperception there as to that person's intent, and then you came at them quite aggressively. That was the problem there. Which, if you feel attacked, I do understand that. That's not appropriate.
The last part you said is not true. I didn't engage or start any like altercation. I distanced myself and I reported it. But
Okay.
but
That's not what we got from the other side of the equation. So, but I'll go back and look through those notes.
fair. But I was the original person that reported it, and then afterwards, I was just banned, and then now it's all everyone else is the victim, right? But anyways, that's already dealt with. I was only bringing it up because you said that you weren't familiar that was attacked. I also brought my backpack in, and I had my cell phone inside my backpack because I was being intimidated and about a cult in your sauna.
Okay.
So I mean, that's real, right?
Okay.
So like the Freemasons and everything, and it's like so I recorded that of people following me, and I'm being intimidated and kind of talking about $10,000.
Okay.
Right.
I never heard any of those recordings. I didn't. Again,
Fair, but you guys didn't really care to talk. I was just immediately banned, right? And you're now saying that you're not even familiar with me being attacked the first way. And how would you? Because there was no communication with me, right, Steve? So I mean, I'm kind of getting shafted, and maybe like less of a better word, but so so now so now this 3 month ban, jumping to present. So you're saying like some postings were put online. I haven't seen these postings that you're accusing me of.
You did them.
But like what postings and what? Because I'm under the impression and that the reaction that you guys put forth and police knocking at my door is that an inappropriate email was sent to your staff.
Yeah, it was an inappropriate posting of information online regarding our staff. You specifically named one of our staff in your posting, along with the recordings of our meetings, and you accused that staff of being part of a group back in Alberta that's trying to or had attacked you or had been part of that, and that was not substantiated, not verified at all. In fact, the individual had never lived in Alberta. It's been there on holidays, perhaps, but.
And I could argue that either way, the point of that was the first time me meeting that staff, and either way, the point of bringing that staff into my life or like that person, the objective was still met on then banning me because now again, it's like the everyone else is like the victim and then I'm now punished, right? And I mean, like without getting in, because I have an account from 2019 that I made, and the whole thing is about like me being attacked, right? So like it's kind of like a lot, and so
I'm not sure 2019 fits into that.
I
For you personally, I get there's a long history of potential attacks. It sounds like that's what
yeah.
I'm hearing.
Okay, so to answer your question earlier, Steve, is that how if quote if I don't trust you,
Yep.
y'all,
Yep.
why would I want to come back here?
Yep.
Because if I'm being attacked, and if there's say 5 rec centers in the general area, and I'm banned from one of them, that only gives me 4. Well, that gives people a 100% safe place to always come to one of those places that I can't go, which then increases the odds of me being attacked at all the other places.
I see. Okay.
So the point is to have access to all the places, and then I can randomly go
I see.
because this for my safety and for my life, being random is like and recording, documenting, buying a Tesla just because of the security cameras, so my tires aren't flat, so I'm not waking up with all 4 flat tires, so I don't have to buy all new flat tires. The point is for me to have a better life is to be random because
Okay.
because there's a giant building downtown of Freemasons that exists, right? There's a Freemason building downtown, right?
I'm sure they're everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. And the Hells Angels is a real gang in Canada. Great. And they do business with other people, and there's a lot of other gangs in every city and every province. This is real, right? So the police, like, what can I ask the police to like do on my situation if I'm being attacked? Like, there's not a whole lot, right? So the point on me having freedom and for me having access and me being random is my best bet for my safety and for my health.
Yep, that helps explain things. Thank you. I can understand that.
Pretty fair, right, man?
I do.
I mean, you know, like, I mean, you can see my
asked.
stupid face, right? You can see this giant embarrassing ring around my face. Like, we're not going to talk about it because it's quite embarrassing for me. But I'm doing the best I can, Steve, to live.
Yeah.
If you want to call it that.
I understand. I appreciate you sharing that. That does help me.
And it's really frustrating to hear that like you talk about other people of like poor me about words. And you know, again, I could argue and like justify it, but that by that person just saying poor me, I'm now banned for 3 months, and you guys haven't brought any information to me. You guys are just saying that I made a post, but well, where is this post?
Okay, well, I'll gather that evidence.
You know what I mean?
Again, and I've got it all. I can show you everything. You posted it, so.
But I was told that it's because an email was sent to your staff, an inappropriate email.
That's a mistake on the police part. It was because of what you posted publicly, and that was in the letter I gave you. That's in the last email I sent you. You named the staff specifically, put them out there, which actually puts them in danger too. So you have to understand from our perspective, we're coming from a place of no history here. I have no knowledge of what you've been through. I have no understanding of what you've been through.
I understand. I don't expect you to.
No, and so it's that's why I asked a little bit, trying to understand a bit better of how it was for you to go back to the reason I asked that staff to attend that meeting is because he is one of our fitness supervisors, so does supervise the fitness center. I thought my goal again was sorry if that sent the wrong message. That wasn't my intent. And same with Janet being here. She's here to help us implement whatever solution we find. At the time, we also felt, given some information you had provided us, that it sounded to us that coming at a time when there were less people out there felt better for you. We were trying to help you do that. That's all. That's all it was.
I don't expect you to know the communities that are attacking me.
No.
And
Thank
on
you.
and so but about you can see about how I explained the whole part about me being random,
Yep, I do understand.
but then setting like a certain time,
Yeah.
that kind of defeats the purpose, right?
Yep, it does. But again, our intent wasn't to set you up. Our intent was to
I understand
help
that.
you, so, yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say say you were.
Yeah.
But I just I followed the rules and I was allowed back, right? And
Yeah.
then so
So how do we move this forward in a place where we can both start to build some trust with each other?
you mentioned that just like a minute ago is that by me posting things online, it put someone else into jeopardy. How?
You've publicly accused them of something that then somebody can come back on them and say, you've done this, or I heard you did this, now you're going to experience this. Same way you feel, it's exposing them to a potential attack, my feeling, for absolutely really like it was unsubstantiated, no foundation to that. So you put them in a position to unfortunately be in a similar position to you to feel like they could be attacked for something that they really had no knowledge, no part of, no understanding of. That's what got me concerned. And my job is to protect my staff. That is my role here. That's part of what I am charged with doing, is to make sure my staff team is safe and patrons. So you're trying to find a balance in how we best do that.
Okay, well, I'm still going to lean on to where, depending what happens in the future, well, my point might be right.
Could be, yeah. I don't disagree with you. For me, I'm
Because I'm still banned, right? And it's all right. So
potentially, but we're talking about me coming back. So
okay,
I would hope we can get to a better place where it doesn't get repeated and we're in a better place.
same man.
Yeah.
I can going on to something positive and leaving I guess like the shit behind.
Yep.
Excuse my language.
No, that's okay.
But like I still want to practice me being random, and if there is any problems, because I'm assuming I'm on like my last straw of like any issues here now, right? Because everything's so heavily enforced, and I've already been 2 strikes, I guess technically. It is what it
We
is.
only look at the formal one as really being sort of that first step. We would progress from here.
Okay. Well, I don't want any more, is what I'm saying.
No, I mean, I'm a firm believer in, as we're doing, we all make mistakes, we all make bad choices, shit happens, again, excuse my language, but, and we all learn from that and we move forward. That's what I'm hoping we do here, so.
What I preached before with the other staff is that if the hairs on my neck kind of spiked for whatever the reason is the practice taking myself out of that environment and just leaving, and for me not to have any issues, and just maybe I'll just go to a different rec center for a little bit and then come back here randomly.
Yeah.
So I can promise you here, Steve, if you think about allowing me back here with no restrictions, is that you never hear about me ever again, kind of thing, right? Except if we're in the hallway, it's hey, nod, kind of thing. You know what I mean? I don't want any problems. That's what I can promise you if you let me back into your facility. Is that okay? I feel for some reason I'm uncomfortable. I'm leaving. So I mean,
I can live with that and understand that. You also sort of, I would ask you to recognize from our end too, I don't know your personal history and what you've been through. The little bits I hear from you, I'm sorry that you've gone through that stuff. It's awful.
That's very nice of you. Thank you.
I can't imagine. But we also, one of the things we experience here at Oak Bay is we're very close to the Eric Martin Pavilion.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's the pavilion to support mental health.
Oh, across the street?
It's up at the Royal Jubilee.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, essentially in the kitty corner, a couple blocks up the road. We have in the recent past experienced at least 3 different situations where patients from Eric Martin have come here. We learn after the fact that they have schizophrenia. They have accused staff of various things, none of which have been substantiated. So that's in the back of my mind. Unfortunately, I'm not saying that that's where we're at, but that's what I need to be cautious of. And so I need to be, feel assured that, okay, this individual, I feel for where he's at. I understand that this is why he chooses to do things the way he chooses to do things. I get it. And thank you for explaining that. And hoping we can work together on that in the future. So, I do appreciate that if you do feel threatened or something going on, you're going to leave. But I actually appreciate the approach of saying, maybe then you and I can have a conversation because I prefer to get to the bottom of some of that. So as opposed to confronting or accusing another patron, let's have a conversation and allow me to investigate and see if there is substantiation to what's going on. The other side, I also need to be respectful and protect the other patrons here too. So again, coming from a blank slate, not knowing your background and our experiences with some patients from Eric Martin, you can kind of see where we come from as well. It leads to that place of going, all right, this feels like some of the accusations we've heard from some patients we know that have had some mental health challenges and it has been damaging to staff. And so or actually other patrons with that issue too, where they've accused other patrons of things that just were not there, didn't happen, weren't substantiated, weren't verified. So it's a difficult situation for us to be in sometimes too. And, trying to just understand circumstances, every individual's circumstances are different, their situations are different, as are their experiences. That's my belief. And so, I'm just trying to track into this to get a picture and to hopefully keep us all safe and you safe, and we can move forward. So I'm happy to give it a try, Renee, and happy to come back. And as you say, let's see where this goes.
Wait. You said all of that, but now you're going to still let me come back?
Sure, we have
Because you said so much where it's like, okay, I don't think he's going to let me back.
Well, Renee, what I'm trying to say is I'm giving you some credit for what you're telling me. I believe you. I hear you. I understand what you're telling me. Would you rather I say different?
No,
I've been through many experiences, and that's why I was giving you that background.
It's very nice of you, Steve.
Some of them have come through to me where this is an individual that's struggling with some mental health challenges. We need to look at it different. Those people have come back to us. They have been part of what we're doing here and have functioned just fine, no problem. When we get that understanding and we learn how to work together.
Well, the only mental health that I have ADHD, diagnosed in 2015, but I think that's a superpower. If
my daughter.
if I focus on fitness, sauna especially,
yeah,
and nutrition, easy for me to say, that it's really it's great. But I'm right now on medical EI for depression. So I mean, I'm just looking for a safe place, man. I don't.
Okay.
Thank you for being beyond nice.
Well, I just want to be upfront with you and explain what our experience has been. And
you make me feel bad, actually, kind of like I'm really sorry. So I mean, they're sorry.
No, I don't. You don't need to apologize. I would just like to keep us all safe and keep, and I really do appreciate you shedding some light on some things for me. It does help me understand where you're at and why you want to come back here. I get that picture. That makes sense to me. So I'm okay to give it a try if you are. Let's do it. Like I say, the pool's closed until September, as are the sauna and the steam room, unfortunately. The nice part is the sauna's getting actually pretty much rebuilt in there, so it should be nice when you come back.
Cool.
But you can come back to the weight room at this point. Given it's Friday afternoon at 3, you probably got to give me till Monday to administratively get some of that stuff sorted.
No rush.
Yeah, but I'll send you, drop me an email just to confirm you're back in the system and reception. Your pass is okay.
Thank you for your time.
You can live with that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And please do reach out to me if something goes on that, because again, if there's people here that are doing stuff to you that is disrespectful, is attacking, is harmful, then I'm going to address that stuff. But to address that, I need to verify, I need to have some evidence of it. So,
Unless someone puts hands on me, which I'm sure that's not going to happen, you probably won't hear from me.
that's your call. I just give you that avenue. So.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay. Any other questions there?
No, sir.
Well, again, I really appreciate you shedding some light on some stuff here for me. I'm comfortable with hearing that from you. And as we move forward, hopefully things can work. We can make things work.
You're a gentleman. You're a nice man. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Nice to meet you, Rich.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.